Welcome to agcareers.com, the #1 job board for the agriculture and food industry. We are happy to be joining you today for this virtual career fair. Not only are we excited to be here today to recruit for our own openings, but we are also looking forward to telling you more about what we do and how we can help you find an internship or rewarding first career. Watch until the end, where we'll provide you with 5 quick tips to make a lasting impression at today's virtual career fair. agcareers.com is privileged to work alongside and support the great resources you have here on campus. We are grateful for the relationships with your career services team and would encourage you to utilize this wonderful group of people that are right here on campus. agcareers.com can provide you with additional support in an online format. Through the job board, we feature our openings as well as a compilation of many other career opportunities that are available in the industry from employers across the U.S. and beyond. Visit www.agcareers.com to get started. On the homepage, you can begin your journey by simply conducting a search using a keyword or location. From there, you'll be provided a list of results that match your criteria. Click on the titles of jobs that match your interests to learn more. If you'd like to apply, simply hit the Apply to this position button and then follow the prompts to complete the application. Keep in mind that some employers will redirect you to their websites to complete the process. Pretty easy, right? We highly encourage you to create a profile. Visit the candidate menu at the top of the page and select Set up your profile from the drop-down menu. Complete the quick form. You will have the opportunity to include your resume in our resume database. This is a great idea so that employers can seek you out. While you don't need an account to apply, an account gives you added features and benefits such as job search agents, application history, and more. We know you might be particularly interested in internships. Check out internship opportunities from many of today's participating organizations and more right here on agcareers.com, compiled in one place to make it easy for you. You can easily browse available internships by selecting Internships from the candidate drop-down menu. While jobs are our thing, agcareers.com also prides ourselves on the wealth of valuable knowledge and resources we make available to help candidates prep, practice, and prepare for career success. Spend some time browsing through the agcareers.com resources. Don't know exactly what you want to do yet? Browse agcareers.com's 250 agriculture and food career profiles. Need help writing a resume or practicing for an interview? agcareers.com has hundreds of articles in our newsletter archives. Want to learn more about employers within the agriculture and food industry? Check out the elite employers participating in this year's Ag and Food Career Guide. Bonus tip, there are a bunch of helpful articles for career preparation and career success in there too. agcareers.com is here to help you, both through our job board, but also as we navigate these interesting times of everything virtual. We thought it might be helpful to share 5 quick ways to help you set yourself apart during a virtual career fair. Number 1, do your homework. Sounds familiar, right? This is something that hasn't changed from in-person to virtual. Employers still want to know that you've explored and learned a bit about their organization before getting into an in-depth conversation. This demonstrates your initiative and desire to learn for the employer. Lead off your conversation with something you've learned to set a positive tone. The tools to do this homework on the company should be easier than ever. Most of these event platforms provide career profiles and direct links back to the organization's websites. Number 2, make it personal. One thing that is slightly different in the virtual world is that on most event platforms, employers have had to set up accounts or profiles for the representatives attending. Many of these provide personal bios or links to LinkedIn profiles. This information is then again available to students as they explore and set up meeting times and discussions for the event. Take time to view those profiles. Then when you get into discussions the day of the event, ask some questions relative to the recruiter's background or interests. Make the connection as personal as possible without being creepy, of course. Number 3, customize your resume. Due to the virtual nature, you can customize your resume in advance for some of the top opportunities you are exploring. Through your pre-exploration of companies and internships or jobs, you will already know which ones you might be interested in. While it would be hard to juggle multiple versions of a paper resume at an in-person career fair, virtually this becomes a lot easier. Have a tailored resume for the company when you talk with them. That will really stand out. P.S. Still have a generic resume too, because there may be some employers that you end up talking to that you hadn't planned on, and you want to be prepared. Number 4. Stay organized. This may sound silly, but at an in-person career fair, you would have the visual of where you've been and where you want to go. Most schools print off a map of employers' booth locations for students. Virtually, you won't have that. Likely just a list. In advance, try to organize and mark who you would like to talk with, but leave some time for those that draw your attention that day. Perhaps prioritize that list so that you can get on schedules quickly for those that you are most interested in. While at the fair, mark or write down which organizations you've chatted with. It is also good to make note of who you talked to and their contact info if possible. This will make following up much easier. Write a couple of notes about the discussion and any action items. While you think you'll remember, you probably won't. This type of practice will help and is much easier to pull off in the virtual setting. Number 5. Pre- and post-event communication. Some platforms allow the back and forth communication between students and employers. If an employer reaches out to you in advance and invites you to their booth, engage with them, even if you aren't sure you are interested in what they are offering. It doesn't hurt to practice professional communication, and you never know what you might find. They obviously saw something about you that was of interest to them. If you can connect with employers in advance through the platform or via LinkedIn, take that extra step. After the event, touch base and thank those that you interacted with. Follow through on applying for jobs on the company's website, or edcareers.com, and any other follow-up discussed. We are always surprised by the number of great connects we have that never result in much due to lack of follow-through. We hope this has been helpful. If you'd like to continue to receive this type of helpful information right to your inbox on a monthly basis, we encourage you to sign up for our Student Career Success Kit. The URL is listed and can also be found on the agcareers.com website. We look forward to connecting with you today and wish you the best of luck as you set out on your journey to find a great internship or career in agriculture and food.